Welcome back to Autistically Accurate and My Pensieve. I bet you're gonna like it. My Pensieve episode 39. The validity of stereotypes as observational tools, an uncontested truth. Stereotypes, often dismissed as harmful or reductive, are in fact grounded in reality as observational tools that emerge from empirical witness. They are neither inherently false nor malicious, but rather informal statistics that reflect patterns noticed by individuals and societies over time. Those who criticize stereotypes fail to understand their function as a method of recognizing and analyzing collective behavior. Any argument suggesting that stereotypes reduce individuals to oversimplified caricatures is not only baseless but indicative of an immature or disingenuous understanding of human interaction. The rejection of stereotypes is both intellectually unsound and socially counterproductive. Stereotypes as informal statistics. Stereotypes arise from the human tendency to observe patterns in the world around us. These patterns, when repeated over time, become recognizable and form the basis of stereotypes. Far from being oversimplifications, they're simply the result of consistent behavior or traits shared by groups of people. In this way, stereotypes function as informal statistics that help individuals make sense of the complexities of society by highlighting relevant details within a group. Just as statistical analysis seeks to identify trends within data, stereotypes capture observable trends within human groups. Denying this reality is akin to denying the value of statistical analysis in any other field of study. Critics of stereotypes often argue that they obscure individual diversity. However, this argument misses the point. Stereotypes are not intended to account for every possible variation within a group, but rather to highlight commonalities that are empirically valid. They serve as generalizations, not absolute truths. To deny their validity on the grounds that they do not encompass every individual is to misunderstand the nature of observation itself. Human beings, by their very nature, use generalization as a tool for survival and understanding, and stereotypes are simply one of the ways we do this in the social realm. The social function of stereotypes. Stereotypes are also essential for fostering social bonding and camaraderie. By recognizing shared patterns in behavior or characteristics, individuals can connect with others through shared experiences. These patterns, when acknowledged, form the basis for group identity and understanding. In this way, stereotypes are not divisive but unifying, helping people to relate to one another on a deeper level. Those who reject stereotypes are often disconnected from this sense of social coherence and fail to see how patterns of behavior form the glue that holds societies together. Furthermore, stereotypes facilitate communication by providing shorthand for complex social realities. Rather than wading through the endless nuances of individual behavior, people use stereotypes to make quick, accurate assessments of situations. This allows for more efficient interaction, saving time and cognitive energy. To deny this function is to deny a key aspect of human social evolution, in which pattern recognition has always played a crucial role in survival and cooperation. The folly of stereotype criticism. Those who take offense at stereotypes often do so on behalf of others, presuming that the so-called victims of these observations are incapable of defending themselves. This paternalistic attitude is not only misguided but also patronizing, as it assumes that the individuals in question are unable to engage with the patterns that may apply to them. In reality, many people accept and even embrace stereotypes as part of their identity. The offended, on the other hand, are often outsiders to the group in question, projecting their own discomfort onto others in an attempt to appear virtuous. This behavior reflects a deep intellectual and emotional insecurity, as well as a lack of understanding of social dynamics. Moreover, the argument that stereotypes are harmful relies on a flawed premise, that recognizing patterns is equivalent to endorsing prejudice. This is simply not the case. Acknowledging that certain groups of people exhibit specific behaviors does not imply that those behaviors are inherently negative or that individuals cannot deviate from the pattern. Stereotypes are observations, not moral judgments. To confuse the two is to engage in intellectual laziness. A rejection of weak-minded criticism. The rejection of stereotypes is, at its core, a rejection of reality. Those who cling to the belief that stereotypes are inherently harmful are often motivated by an ideology that prioritizes feelings over facts. They fail to recognize that stereotypes are based on collective experience and observation, not malice or prejudice. In fact, many of those who challenge stereotypes are grifters, seeking to exploit the emotions of others for personal gain or social capital. These critics are either intellectually dishonest or too immature to understand that stereotypes serve a critical function in society. They reduce complex social realities to a simplistic narrative of victimhood, undermining the very groups they claim to defend. The inability to perceive and understand stereotypes as valid patterns is indicative of a deeper cognitive deficiency. Those who cannot grasp the utility of stereotypes are, quite frankly, inadequate in their ability to process the world around them. They are outliers in human cognition, failing to notice what the rest of society observes naturally. This inability to compute social patterns renders them isolated and ineffective in navigating the social landscape. In this sense, the rejection of stereotypes is not merely a disagreement, it is a manifestation of intellectual weakness. Conclusion. Stereotypes, far from being harmful or reductive, are an essential part of human understanding and social interaction. They function as informal statistics that help us navigate the complexities of society, identify patterns, and bond with others. Those who reject stereotypes are either intellectually dishonest or incapable of perceiving the world as it truly is. Their opposition is not rooted in fact but in a misguided ideological stance that seeks to deny reality. The rejection of stereotypes is, ultimately, a rejection of logic and reason. Those who cling to this view are not only wrong, they're disconnected from the social and intellectual fabric that binds human society together. Thank you for watching this presentation. I'm confident I will compose and upload more regularly now that I have an AI reciting my script of saved philosophical commentary posts for your edutainment. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos and channel to everyone you believe will appreciate such serendipitously informative content.